When I was growing up, I had an aunt that used to tell me that it was polite to say, in my opinion, before sharing, well, your opinion. And I always thought this was kind of funny, right? I mean, I'm the one saying it. Isn't it obvious that it's my opinion? The logic all came together for me one day when I met one of my good friends, my best friend, Bunny. Hello, good podcast listeners. My name is Molly Rowland, and I am your host for Factual Opinions. And I'm here with my good friend, the woman who needs no introduction. Introduce yourself to the good people, Bunny.
I am Bunny. My last name is Og, so I am Bunny Og. But yes, I am the one, the only, the one who needs no introduction but needed an introduction anyway, Bunny.
I gotta give you an entrance, you know.
Well, I mean, this is audio. I can't just show up and have you understand that I'm actually here. I could just be quietly creeping in the background and you'd never know.
Which is how it would actually be. All right, guys. So buckle up, get ready. The correct opinion on apples.
Oh, apples are a garbage fruit.
They are a garbage fruit. They do not keep the doctor away. In fact, they bring the doctor closer because you are eating garbage.
Well, you're not eating literal garbage, but they are full of sugar. That's all fruit is just a candy bar, but masquerading as something good for you. The difference is it comes with fiber or minerals and nutrients, when a candy bar doesn't, but it's almost the same amount of sugar in an apple as it is a candy bar. You're just pretending to feel good about yourself when you're eating the apple.
Every time you say that, I just seriously want to call every doctor I've ever had, and I want to be like, hi. So every time you told me to eat that apple instead of the candy bar, my friend Bunny told me that this apple is the same thing, except maybe it might have some nutrients.
The apple's not going to help you lose weight. I mean, what's going to help you lose weight is a more well-balanced diet overall. I mean, if you're eating a bowl of candy bars for dinner, then yeah, maybe have apples instead, but who am I to judge? I'm not your doctor. But no, apples they're just a garbage fruit. Why would you ever choose apples when there are other fruits out there? And apples are available year round. They're not just available in the spring. They don't have a season anymore. Apples are just you want an apple in the winter, you got an apple. You want an apple in the fall, you got an apple. You want an apple covered in pollen in the spring, you got that apple. Just wash it before you eat it. There's just apples available all the time. And it's not just in the supermarket all the time, but literally everywhere. You go anywhere that offers free fruit, or anywhere kind of quote unquote nice, a hotel or something, there's a bowl of fruit. What's in that bowl? Apples. If something is so readily available that they're giving it away for free, that doesn't mean it's the good fruit. You're getting the garbage fruit.
I want everyone to take a minute and reflect on apples and how beloved apples are by so many, and how widely they're sold and how widely they're bought. People eat them with peanut butter. People eat them in salad. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I mean, there's a whole saying, right? But here we are. We're going to discuss how apples are a garbage fruit.
There are much, much better fruits out there that you could eat. Pomegranates, things like peaches, things like kiwis. There are just better fruits out there. Why choose an apple? Why choose the garbage fruit when there are better other fruits out there that actually have flavor and, don't taste like you're eating a piece of chalk?
Apples don't taste like chalk. They're sweet. I know how chalk tastes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I don't. So when you reach in a bowl of fruit, would you grab a banana?
No, bananas are the worst. Okay, they're not the worst. I'll give bananas some cred. I wish I liked bananas. I like apples and they're just garbage, but bananas I really, really wish I liked. The scent of bananas makes me gag. I cannot eat them, and I wish I could eat them because they're super good for you. They're full of potassium. I mean, given fruit in general is just nature's candy, and I don't mean that in a Mother Earth hippie way. I mean it they're fucking full of.
I mean, you smell like patchouli oil right now.
I know, but they're full of sugar. I mean, bananas in general. I wish I liked bananas, but I just don't.
It's funny, bananas have become such a phallic symbol,
Yeah, I mean, you
And
practice
it's funny
putting a
to, like-
condom on a banana.
Yeah, and it's funny, you're just like, I wish I liked them, but I hate them. And I just see you there with a banana, it's like, like trying to like a banana, but you can't.
Yeah.
Which
no.
is probably another podcast episode about how penises are not aesthetically pleasing.
No, they're not. We've had that conversation before.
Mm-hmm. When did you start hating apples? Like, what was the turning point for you?
I don't think there's like a solid like an apple like killed my mother kind of like, you know, situation.
See, I feel like, and I've never called anything garbage, like a fruit-wise, because I've always been told to put fruit on a pedestal because I'm a large person and like I should eat more fruit and more vegetables.
Fruit, like I said, fruit is just candy. It's sugar. It's still the same as a candy bar. It's just you chose to pick the fruit, which also happens to have like potassium in it or fiber that the candy bar doesn't.
I love your point of view. I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow.
I mean, you can't say that about vegetables though. Vegetables are actually really good for you. I just personally don't like a lot of them.
I don't either.
So along the same line as like apples are a garbage fruit, along the like garbage food line is chicken is a garbage meat. Now, it's not saying that chicken is a bad meat. I'm just saying that chicken, again, is the affordable meat. It's the meat that's everywhere. It's the easy meat. So chicken is the meat you have at home. Why in the world, when you go out to a restaurant, would you order chicken? When you have steak, when you have red meat or pork or fish or some other meat available to you, why would you order the garbage meat when you can have the good meat?
But what if you're at like an Indian restaurant and you're ordering like a chicken dish that has like 18,000 ingredients in it, like a chicken tikka masala? And there's no way in hell you're going to make that at home because you got to buy the garam masala and the cayenne and the Greek yogurt and the whatever else goes in it because I don't cook, right?
I'll tell you why.
And I sure as hell don't cook chicken tikka masala. I order it and have it delivered to my house.
I'll tell you why.
Because I'm a lazy bitch.
You don't order that because you don't order Indian food. It's all way too spicy for me. I can't eat it.
So you just never order Indian food ever?
Yeah, I mean, my spice tolerance is like mild Taco Bell palates. You think I can eat anything Indian? I mean, my point still stands. Chicken is a garbage meat.
I'm not here to prove you wrong.
I'm just saying.
I'm here I don't know what I'm here to do. I just want other people to have this experience.
You want other people to experience the correct opinions about things.
Yeah, that's what we'll say. One of my favorite things in this whole world is a bowl of cream of chicken and wild rice.
Oh, you got halfway there.
Soup.
Oh, that's what I meant. I figured it was soup. But wild rice is like the worst. It's like playing Russian roulette with rice because it's just like certain bits of it for some reason are just like they're like as sharp as glass. It's like wild rice is like bits of glass in your soup, and you're just hoping that you don't get the one that stabs the inside of your mouth.
Never in my life have I been cut by a piece of cooked wild rice.
It's stabby though. Aren't there hard bits that don't ever get soft? They're just like little shards in there.
I mean, they're not totally, they're al dente.
Either I have always had wild rice cooked incorrectly, or you're just lucky in that like it's never stabbed you in the right way.
I wanted to say that's what she said, but I didn't. It doesn't feel right.
But I mean, there you have it. Apples are a garbage fruit. I really wish I liked bananas. Chicken is a garbage meat, which, you know, I'm still eat it. I just recognize that when I leave the house, I order something that's not chicken. And wild rice is shards of glass.
Well, guys, that was the first episode of Factual Opinions.
If you like us, please share this with your friends. If you know anyone else that also has the wrong opinion on Apple, share this with them. I will be back with Molly. We will be discussing a number of other opinions that I have on things that are the correct opinion in the future.
As I delve into her mind and explore the inner thoughts of what is a correct opinion, I'm excited to find out more, and I hope that you are too.
So join us next week. We will be discussing another controversial topic of which I also hold the correct opinion of, which is Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
Ooh, it's going to be a fight to the death on that podcast.
I know Molly has her own factual opinions on that as well, so we'll get a little more feisty on that one.
Well, in my opinion, I do love some Star Wars.
All right, well, come back next week. We will be talking on that, and share this with your friends.
Remember, kids, apples are a garbage fruit.
Apples are a garbage
Have a
fruit.
candy bar instead. It's for your health.